The Redmi K20 Pro is here. Here it is. This is an unboxing and initial usage of the Redmi K20 Pro, Redmi's latest flagship phone. The Redmi K20 Pro is Xiaomi's best phone to date. Look at the specs on this thing and it feels so good in the hand too. I actually went for the blue one. I saw the red one at the launch event and I think this blue is even better looking than the red. It's a really great design and it certainly sets itself apart from the Xiaomi Mi 9, which really is the biggest competition for this phone. Two amazing flagships from Xiaomi. But as the Redmi has been released at a later date, it has a couple of things over the Xiaomi Mi 9. I really love the Xiaomi Mi 9 design on the back, but I think this one even goes one better. You keep the triple camera system on the back and then look at that screen. Absolutely bezel-less, no notches at the top. The front camera is housed in a pop-up. Of course, being a flagship phone, you get an under-screen fingerprint sensor. Once you're in the phone, you get MIUI UI or MIUI 10. It's going to be a very familiar experience to anyone that's used a Xiaomi device before. Of course, it comes with its own set of wallpapers. I chose this red one. I think it looks really good, but you can obviously change that as you like. Going through the menus, this is MIUI 10. It will be so familiar to everyone who's had a Mi device before, but let's test out that fingerprint sensor just to see how quick it is. Now, this is probably the same fingerprint sensor as you get on the Xiaomi Mi 9 anyway, so there probably won't be too many improvements over that, although Xiaomi do say that the fingerprint sensor in the Redmi K20 Pro can unlock the phone in 0.8 seconds. Usually from Redmi, you expect budget devices, and even though the price on the K20 Pro is low, it is a flagship phone. You've got a Snapdragon 855, this awesome fingerprint sensor under here, which is just a breeze to use. And look at this screen, completely bezel-less, no notches, no bezels to speak of at all. On the back there, that triple camera is made up of a main sensor, which is a 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 unit. You find that in a lot of Chinese flagship devices, the OnePlus 7 Pro, the Xiaomi Mi 9, the OnePlus 7 Pro, the Redmi Note 7 Pro, the V20 from Honor, and a load of other phones, all more expensive than this, use that same sensor. You also get a 2x zoom camera and an ultra wide on there as well. If you want to see comparisons versus the Xiaomi Mi 9, the Oppo Reno 10x zoom edition, the Huawei P30 Pro, then subscribe because this phone is going to go head to head with all of the flagship devices. Again, if you're familiar with a Xiaomi device, this camera app is going to be very familiar for you. I like the way that Xiaomi moved the 48 megapixel mode from the internal settings menu to down where you take photos. It's so much easier to use that. You can see you have HDR and you can turn AI on or off as you wish. Lots of menus to go through. Subscribe if you want to see the camera comparison video because that is definitely coming as well. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Now it does make a noise, but you can change that or you can turn it off as you want. But let's check out some very quick images from that triple camera setup at the back there. I'll just take a selfie from the selfie camera and also some images from the back camera using the zoom lens and also the ultra wide angle. First impressions of the K20 Pro are really positive. I love this design and I love that full screen there. Absolutely nothing getting in the way of this screen. I really like the design too. It has a pop-up camera, but it's not a thick phone. Some pop-up camera phones definitely are very thick, but this feels thick and it's not too heavy either. I really like the design of this phone. Of course, we'll have to test out those speakers and everything else in reviews to come. Subscribe if you want to see that. But I really like the design all around the phone, including that pop-up camera. So all in all, a very promising device from Redmi. I never thought we were going to get a real flagship phone under the Redmi brand, but we have that right here. The best processor for Android in this thing, and an amazing design too.